Good morning. In the quiet town of Everwood, where the hum of daily life was punctuated by the rustling of leaves and the distant chirping of birds, Lydia Harper lived a life that once seemed idyllic, but was shattered by a sudden and severe illness. Her home, a cozy Victorian house adorned with blooming flowers, now held the echoes of a past life, one filled with vibrant energy and laughter that had been replaced by an atmosphere of uncertainty and struggle. The illness had struck Lydia like a thunderbolt, an aggressive autoimmune disease that left her bedridden and drained her of the vitality she once took for granted. The once pristine garden, now overgrown and wild, mirrored her internal chaos. Lydia's days were marked by long periods of solitude, punctuated only by the faint, repetitive ticking of the clock on her bedside table. One particularly gray afternoon, as rain drummed gently against the window panes, Lydia stared at the ceiling, her thoughts clouded by despair. It was during this time that she stumbled upon a book, forgotten among the dusty volumes on a nearby shelf. The book was mine. Thus spoke Zarathustra. As she leafed through its pages, the words began to resonate with a sense of urgent clarity. The idea of grosse Gesundheit, or great health, struck a deep chord within her. My vision of health went beyond mere physical well-being. It was a harmonious integration of mind, body, and spirit, a dynamic, vibrant state that Lydia had long since lost sight of. The concept ignited a spark of hope and resolve within her. Determined to reclaim her life, Lydia embarked on a transformative journey, not just to heal her body, but to invigorate her entire being. The first step in her journey was a rigorous regime of physical therapy, tailored to rebuild her strength. Her once weak limbs were slowly reconditioned through gentle exercises, each movement a small victory. The sound of her physical therapist's encouragement and the soft rhythm of her breath as she exercised created a new, hopeful symphony in her life. Simultaneously, Lydia delved into practices that nurtured her mind and spirit. She began meditating in the quiet of her garden, amidst the wild growth that now seemed to symbolize her own untamed potential. The serene sound of the wind rustling through the trees and the occasional call of a bird became a soothing backdrop to her reflections. She adopted a diet rich in fresh, wholesome foods, not just for physical nourishment, but as a way to honor her body's needs. The emotional aspect of Lydia's journey was perhaps the most profound. She began attending support groups where she connected with others who had faced similar struggles. Sharing her story and hearing theirs created a tapestry of solidarity and mutual encouragement. The collective wisdom and strength of these gatherings provided Lydia with invaluable insights and emotional resilience. As the months passed, Lydia's transformation became apparent not only to herself, but also to those around her. The garden, once a symbol of neglect, was lovingly tended to and bloomed with renewed vigor. Her home, now filled with the fragrance of fresh flowers and the warm glow of optimism, became a beacon of hope for others. One summer evening, Lydia hosted a gathering in her revitalized garden. Friends and neighbors gathered to celebrate her journey. The garden, resplendent with vibrant colors and the soft light of lanterns, was a testament to her holistic recovery. Lydia stood in the center, radiant and beaming, her presence a living embodiment of my concept of grosse Gesundheit. Her journey had shown that true health encompassed more than just the absence of disease. It was a celebration of vitality in all its forms, physical, mental, and emotional. Lydia had become a living example of how one could transcend the limitations of illness and reclaim a life filled with joy and purpose. As you reflect on Lydia Harper's journey, Consider the areas of your own life where you may be seeking a greater sense of balance and vitality. Today, take one small step towards holistic well-being. Engage in a physical activity that invigorates you. Spend time in meditation or reflection, or connect with others in a meaningful way. Embrace the idea of grosse Gesundheit and let it guide you towards a more vibrant and fulfilling life.